All right, the Bharatiya Janata Party held a meeting today at their party office in Rajasthan over the current political situation in the state. Party state president Satish Punia and party leaders Om Mathur, Gulab Chand Kataria and Rajendra Rathore were present at this particular meeting. Manu Sharma, my colleague, joins us live on this from Rajasthan. Manu, अगर आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है? मनु, अगर मेरी आवाज सुन पा रहे हैं आप? मनु, अब जो निचोड़ निकलेगा वो आंकड़ों से निकलेगा। किसके पास कितने नंबर है, किसके पास कितने नंबर है मनु, कितने एमएलए हैं, कितने विधायक है, सारी वही एक गुत्थी है जो सुलझानी है। पर इसमें एक तरह से सच क्या है? कोई कह रहा है कि कांग्रेस के पास 80-90 से ज्यादा विधायक नहीं है, पर साथ ही साथ गहलोत साहब ये फरमा रहे हैं कि उनके पास 107 का आंकड़ा है।
देखिए, आज जो बैठक हुई थी विधायक दल की, उसके अंदर जो फिगर निकल करके आया वो 102 प्लस का आया है। 102 से ज्यादा विधायक उनके पास में है, यानी 102 तो कंफर्म्ड है, उससे ज्यादा एक विधायक और ज्यादा हो सकता है। कुल मिलाकर के 102-103 विधायक मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत के पास में है। कंफर्म इसलिए इसको माना जा सकता है कि आलाकमान ने उनको जो हरी झंडी दी है वो इसी के माध्यम से दी है, क्योंकि सचिन पायलट पर जो कड़ा एक्शन हुआ है वो आलाकमान ने मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत के उस एश्योरेंस पे दिया है जिस पर उन्होंने कहा कि उनके पास में बहुमत पूरा है। वो अगर फ्लोर टेस्टिंग की भी बात आती है तो फ्लोर टेस्ट भी करवा करके दिखा सकते हैं। इस कारण से बात निकल करके आई है कि जो दावे किए जा रहे हैं 102 के, हमारे भी सोर्सेज यही कह रहे हैं कि 102 विधायक मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत के पास में हैं, जिसके कारण से वो इस तरह का दावा कर रहे हैं। और सही रही बात सचिन पायलट के खेमे की, तो उनके पास में सचिन पायलट सहित केवल 19 विधायक जो हैं कांग्रेस के हैं, 3 विधायक निर्दलीय हैं। तो उनका जो ये सीधे तौर पर कहा जा सकता है कि जो विधानसभा चुनाव से पहले जिस तरह के हालात थे वो अब नहीं है, क्योंकि सीधे तौर पर विधायकों की गिनती अब ये देख करके की जा रही है कि कहीं ना कहीं सचिन पायलट का खेमा भारी पड़ता है अशोक गहलोत का। लेकिन ये आज मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत ने साबित करके दिखा दिया है कि 102 का फिगर जो उनके पास में है वो आलाकमान को भी बता दिया है। साथ ही ये भी कहना चाहेंगे कि जो 3 मंत्रियों को बर्खास्त किया गया है उसके बाद में अब कैबिनेट के पुनर्गठन जो दोबारा से रीस्ट्रक्चर होना है उसका, वो वापस से उसकी तैयारियां शुरू कर दी गई है। अभी बैठक चल रही है जिसके अंदर कैबिनेट की बैठक तो खत्म हो चुकी है और अब जो मिनिस्टर ऑफ काउंसिल है उसकी बैठक चल रही है। तो संभावना ये तय जा रही है कि इस बैठक के अंदर मंत्रियों से इस्तीफे ले लिए जाएं और दोबारा से 1-2 दिन के अंदर वापस से कैबिनेट का रीसफल किया जाए और उनको वापस से नए चेहरे जिनको लिए जाना है, क्योंकि कुछ लोगों ने जो इस पूरे जो अभी घटनाक्रम हुआ है इसके अंदर मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत का साथ दिया है, जिसके अंदर निर्दलीय विधायक भी शामिल हैं। इसके अलावा जो बसपा से कांग्रेस के अंदर शामिल हुए हैं वो लोग भी शामिल हैं, उन लोगों को भी इसके अंदर कहीं ना कहीं मौका मिलेगा। इसके अलावा जो कांग्रेस के जिन्होंने इसके अंदर साथ दिया है मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत का, इस सारे जो अभी हुआ है घटनाक्रम, उन लोगों को भी मौका दिए जाने की संभावना जताई जा रही है।
जी मनु, हमारे साथ रहिए आप। फोक्स, सम मोर ब्रेकिंग न्यूज ट्रिकलिंग इन। Okay, we are getting breaking news that the Rajasthan cabinet meeting has ended and Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot and other ministers had reached the CM's residence earlier on for a cabinet meeting. It has lasted 4 hours after the sacking of Deputy Chief Minister Sachin Pilot and 2 others from the cabinet. Manu Sharma, my colleague, is with us live on this bit of important information that's coming in. Manu, कैबिनेट की बैठक खत्म हो चुकी है, क्या फलसफा निकलने की उम्मीद है इससे?
देखिए, कैबिनेट की बैठक से जो फलसफा निकलने की, एक तो जो ताजा जो राजनीतिक घटनाक्रम हुआ है जिसके अंदर साफ तौर पर 3 मंत्रियों को बर्खास्त किया गया है। सचिन पायलट है, इसके अलावा विश्वेंद्र सिंह है और रमेश मीणा है। इनको बर्खास्त करने के बाद क्या स्थिति रहती है इसके ऊपर मंथन करने की बात है कि पार्टी को कैसे एकजुट रखा जाए और मंथन करके जितने भी एमएलएज हैं उनको आगे के लिए कैसे एकजुट रखा जा सकता है, इसके अंदर मंत्रियों को डायरेक्शंस दिए जा सकते हैं। दूसरी एक जो बड़ी बात निकल करके जो मैंने आपको पहले दोहराई कि यहाँ पर अब जो रीसफल होना है उसके लिए सारी कवायद है। ये मंत्रिमंडल के अंदर उन लोगों को शामिल किए जाने की बात हो रही है जो क्योंकि मंत्रियों को समझाना भी एक बात है कि क्यों अगर उनसे पद लिया जाता है तो नए लोग चेहरे शामिल होंगे, कुछ पुराने जो हैं वो बाहर होंगे। उन लोगों को विश्वास में लिए जाना भी जरूरी है, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं एक बार सरकार बचाना जरूरी था। इस कारण से साफ तौर पर एक मैसेज दिया जा सकता है कि पार्टी में नए लोगों को जो सरकार चल रही है उसके अंदर नए लोगों को मौका दिया जाना क्यों जरूरी है, ये मंत्रियों के सामने रखने की बात है। क्योंकि अभी तक संकट पूरा टला नहीं है। अभी तक भी सचिन पायलट जो हैं वो कहीं ना कहीं इस उम्मीद लगा करके बैठे हुए हैं कहीं उनको आला कमान की ओर से कोई मैसेज मिल सकता है, क्योंकि अभी उनका निष्कासन नहीं हुआ है पार्टी से, विधायक दल से उनका निष्कासन नहीं हुआ है। उनको केवल मंत्री पद से और पीसीसी के चीफ के पद से हटाया गया है। कहीं ना कहीं अभी भी जो उनके नजदीकी सूत्र जो बता रहे हैं वो इस इंतजार में है, कोई सम्मानजनक स्थिति से अगर अभी भी वापसी हो सके उनकी, तो उसके इंतजार में वो बैठे हुए हैं। इसलिए कभी भी मुख्यमंत्री अशोक गहलोत ये नहीं चाहते हैं कि पार्टी में अभी भी नाराजगी दर्शाई जाए, विधायक दल के अंदर अभी भी नाराजगी दर्शाई जाएगी। और कुछ अगर ये हो सकता है कि उनके खेमे के लोग भी अभी मान लो कि टूट करके अपनी नाराजगी जाहिर करके उस साइड में चले जाएं, दूसरा खेमा बदल लें, ऐसी स्थिति वो कभी नहीं चाहते हैं। सभी को विश्वास में लेकर के काम करना चाहते हैं। इसी कारण से मंत्रिपरिषद की बैठक और कैबिनेट की बैठक बुलाई गई है कि इसके अंदर विश्वास में लेकर के उनको और उनके इस्तीफे लिए जाएं और जो मंत्रिमंडल का और मंत्रिपरिषद का पुनर्गठन होना है उसको किया जा सके।
जी, जो निर्दलीय विधायक हैं वो किस तरफ जाते हैं वो देखना बहुत ही दिलचस्प रहेगा। और सचिन पायलट ने आज ठीक 2:30 बजे एक ट्वीट डाला था, सत्य को परेशान किया जा सकता है पराजित नहीं। We'll talk about this with our guest. Joining me on the panel is Radhika Khera, Congress spokesperson, Raman Malik, BJP leader, Ajay Kumar, senior journalist, also joins us on the panel, Sumit Peer, political analyst, Joyita Basu, editor of the Sunday Guardian. In fact, Radhika, I'll come to you first. What do you think is going on with Sachin Pilot at this point in time? Obviously, he was given a call by Rahul Gandhi. The High Command did reach out to him. Do you think perhaps by the time that number was dialed, it was already too late? The friction between these two stalwarts in the Rajasthan politics had been abundantly known, even to the common man on the streets. Even when the elections were happening in Rajasthan, people knew that these two don't see eye to eye, and this fallout was somehow predicted. Why couldn't the intervention happen a lot earlier?
The Congress leadership, whether it is the leadership in Delhi or the state in charges also who were in charge of Rajasthan, were easily accessible and available to talk, and they have been continuously engaging with him. So the question of that nobody reached out to him ever and that he would not be able to take his grievances to anyone, that was not there. He chose this at a time, whatever pressure he had from the BJP or whatever. We've seen how the BJP sent the IT, then they sent the ED. They tried their level best. Because we've seen what happened in Madhya Pradesh. For the BJP, the nation does not matter, people do not matter. We are battling Corona, we are battling China, but that is of no concern to the BJP. They want to topple governments because their lust for power is such. And they tried their best in Karnataka, they did that in Madhya Pradesh, they did succeed. Unfortunately for them, that is not happening in Rajasthan. And Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh or Punjab, they are doing extremely well. And the way Rajasthan has been handling Corona, that has been troubling and tickling the BJP quite a bit. Now, they tried to fuel the fire and whatever the circumstances, and we have maintained again, time and again, and we have been saying that from the beginning, that the Congress leadership is in touch with Sachin Pilot ji. The doors of the party are still open for him. कभी-कभी लोग भटक जाते हैं, सुबह का भूला भटक जाए तो उसको भूला नहीं कहते, अगर वापस आता है, our doors are always open for him, for anyone. And should talk, he can still come out and talk. There is no problem. We are ready to, everything can be sorted out with talks. Whatever the BJP is trying to add fuel to the fire, we know that. It's obvious. First they will say something and then they'll say something. The spokesperson will also say that we are not up to something, but it is for everyone to see. Now we don't need to hide, whatever we may say or whatever the BJP will say, people can see that the BJP is not interested in what is happening. The BJP is only interested in Trump ko bulao, Madhya Pradesh ki sarkar girao. Now they're interested in Rajasthan. Because Rajasthan,
interested Sir, okay, Raman ji, आपको मौका मिलेगा. Raman ji, you will get an opportunity to speak. Let her finish. Okay, everybody, please make your point quickly. I want to get everybody's point of view on this. Mr. Malik, सुबह का भूला अगर शाम को घर आ जाए उसको भूला नहीं कहते, पर शाम होने में कितना टाइम लगेगा?
See, the most important point is that one needs to understand the principles of Congress which was there which was there to fight the fight of the nation as a movement, was finished with when Mr. Kamraj and Mr. Morarji Bhai Desai merged the Congress with the Janata Party. And Congress R, which was the redundant part of the Congress under Indira, remained there, which later on went over to the Election Commission and took the INC name from the Election Commission after 2 years of dissolution of the Congress. So we must not forget that. Now let's come to the basic issue. The basic issue here is, which needs to be addressed, is this party of Mrs. Gandhi has been Mrs. Indira Gandhi, which formed. So this party has been on a path of vertical split every now and then, like a virus. Every time they go ahead in a time and they break it from the center and they go out. Whether it was Tamil Maanila Congress, TMC, Tiwari Congress, NCP, and other congresses in Jammu Kashmir, there was a different one. So these all kept happening. The breaking down of the virus kept happening, and it multiplied. It came back. Some came back. Some went off. Some. Now the point here is that if you have somebody, and here it is the most important topic which I've been seeing is not being debated properly over various channels, is that it is not about Sachin Pilot. It is not about BJP. It is about the goddamn democratic value in this nation. You need two poles to have democracy. The other pole which is there does not have democracy. It has autocracy. And once you have an autocracy...
So Malik, the Congress has been alleging time and again that this situation that they are a part of right now has been promulgated by the Bharatiya Janata Party. It is Operation Kamal, which has been at play in Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, and now it's come to Rajasthan.
I'll tell you something simple, and a very simple thing. You are in politics, and you come and cry, we are, somebody is, into politics with us. What is this logic? Political scope is a different thing. But the most important point today is that as a party which was there since late 70s, does this INC of Mrs. Indira Gandhi, is it doing the service to the nation as an opposition? No. It has failed there also. And Vineet, I'll conclude by this much, that the Congress is a pack of cards, 52, and they have that many numbers in Lok Sabha, plus they have a joker.
Okay. All right. Sumit, what do you make of this entire situation? It baffles logic at times that, a party that was in charge of some of the biggest and the most important states, in the country for about 8 months ago has lost out on very important states because, there was not too much of a coordination being done from the top to the bottom. Do you think this decadence that the Congress party is going through is not going to be stopped now? Because if it had to be stopped, it would have been stopped when Karnataka happened. It would have been stopped when Madhya Pradesh happened.
I think, Vineet, the point here is when you look at the Congress, you see there are Congress works on 4 axes, X, Y, Z, and there is one more 4th axis called axis of perception. There's a triangle. Triangle is Sonia ji, Priyanka ji, and Rahul ji. And there are darbaris who ensure 100% compliance. So if you are in Congress, you are given 4 corners. You have to work, live, survive, and thrive within that. So now take the case of Sachin Pilot. You see, he brought the party from 20 seats to 100 seats. When he asked when he deserved to be the CM, you don't want him to become the CM, because if he becomes the CM, then Ashok Gehlot ji ke bete ka kya hoga? Now you bring him to the center. Then suddenly people like you and other news channels and other people will start talking, is he a future leader of the Congress? Then he becomes a problem for Rahul Gandhi. And now when all things are happening, then you have an interesting thing happening. There's a musical chair going on between mother and the son for last 30 years for the presidentship. You can lose 30 elections in a row, and you can still be the president. You can choose the time you want to be the president. While as Sachin Pilot, from bringing the party from 20 seats to 100 seats, cannot become the CM.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Ashok Gehlot, who still wants to become the CM.
Okay. All right. You've made your opening remarks, Sumit. Let me go to Joyita Basu. Joyita, do you think the pilot has he's taken off, but is he going to crash land? What's his political future now?
Well, I think here the question is not so much about saving the Gehlot government or the BJP coming to power or the Congress staying in power. I think here it is a question of what is happening, the destruction of the implosion of the Congress party from within, where leaders are leaving, where, I mean, any talent, I mean, however close they might be to Rahul Gandhi and maybe Rahul Gandhi's team, in spite of that, they are not getting their recognition. It is not about retaining a government in Rajasthan. It is not even about Mr. Gehlot. It is about the Congress culture, and which has led to its downfall, which has led to us.
What culture are we talking about, Joyita? What culture?
I'm talking about the culture where it's only one family that rules, where talent is not recognized, where the senior leadership is totally cut off from the rest of the party.
But that was something known to the people who were part of the Congress, even when Congress was ruling the country. Mr. Kumar, do you think that this decadence that has come about in the Congress party is soon going to, in fact, lead the party into oblivion? Because going by what's happening in all the states that they were, in fact, in power in, you really don't see any kind of a binding thread holding this party together. It seems that the chalta hai attitude has permeated so deeply within the top ranks of the Congress party that they don't care.
Yeah, you are correct, but I would say ये चलता है तो चूप से आगे हो गया है, नहीं चलने देना है. The party itself is a big roadblock in the way of the people who wants to thrive or wants to make Congress a force. Because you see, I find a very stark similarity between Corona and the Congress. The Congress is passing through like the world is suffering from Corona. So they have no unity power left within to fight this crisis, Corona crisis or Congress crisis, devoid of any unity. Why I am saying this? 1 year, you don't have a president. Rahul Gandhi resigned last year, saying that Gehlot and the bigwigs like old guard is not allowing him to work. Rahul himself complained.
He never said that.
And left.
Please don't lie.
Please, madam. Listen,
please don't lie.
You will get your chance.
Sorry.
Please, you will get your chance to respond.
Radhika, let him finish. Radhika,
let me complete.
Radhika, I'll give you an opportunity.
Let me complete.
I'm coming to you.
I'm
coming to you next, Radhika. Radhika, I'm coming to you next. Radhika, you are the next.
Some semblance. You can sound, I can sound.
We're not like other news channels. India is seeing your behavior, Miss Khera. India is seeing your behavior, Miss Khera. Your undemocratic way. Your undemocratic way. Let me complete. So the party is in ICU. You will get an opportunity.
Party is in ICU, intensive care unit, with an interim president. Let me just complete 2 points. What the living MLAs have said. They said we just wanted an appointment because 2 years down the line, not a single manifesto promised to the people of Rajasthan has been delivered. So we were asking the High Command to take care of that. That is the resigning MLA said. What the other MLAs have said, of independent MLAs have said, they have been made hostage by the government. We have FIR against the Deputy Chief Minister, against the PCC chief.
Radhika, do you think that the fabric that bound the Congress party for decades together has eroded because the people who are running it today, perhaps very plainly said, are not capable of running it anymore? And the model that they have adhered to so far has completely collapsed in front of what the Modi model has brought in. Even Jyotiraditya Scindia today tweeted that the way the party was being run, the way the government was being run in the state of Rajasthan was like running a factory or a business enterprise. Now that's a big statement coming in from a guy who was groomed by you, invested in by you.
Well, let me be very, very, I'll just say something very bluntly. People who had the power at that time when we were in power for 10 years or even before that, whether it's been their families who've enjoyed posts at high level or they've enjoyed cabinet ranks themselves, they could not, live out of power or not have people, their lust for power was such that they had to shift and jump over. And the way he's been talking, I don't want to comment on him also. The way he's been saying it's the same party that he was a part of when he was the minister, everything was hunky-dory. But now if we're out of power for 10 years, he has no patience. And when it comes to the panelists sitting over here, everybody is sitting here and commenting the Congress is not this, Congress is not that. Well, the fact is that every channel is commenting on the Congress and you're debating on the Congress, going here, going there. That means Congress makes a difference. Yes, we may be out of power today. We are facing a problem with the, problem in the sense that we are not in power today. And we have, oh please sir,
okay,
please,
let him finish.
Our party is not like your party that we have a study pass and then we have someone who's being controlled by him as the president. So let me not get into that. And let me also,
Mr. Malik, sir, let's not get into this.
मेरी लीडर सोनिया गांधी जी है, राहुल गांधी जी है, प्रियंका गांधी जी है, कांग्रेस पार्टी के लीडर रहेंगे।
बेल पे बाहर, अपने ही घर में चोरी करने के लिए बेल पे बाहर, अपने ही घर में चोरी करने के लिए बेल पे बाहर।
All right, Radhika, you've made your point, Mr. Malik. We just have about a minute left.
I'm sorry.
Okay, quickly, Radhika.
There was no FIR against the Deputy Chief Minister. There was a notice which was sent to the Chief Minister as well as the Deputy Chief Minister. Please, and Rahulji did not say anything like that.
Then it is all the more problematic.
Please, it's a notice. Don't lie.
It is a problematic thing then.
Okay, Mr. Malik, raising your voice. Mr. Malik, there is no point in raising your voice. Mr. Malik, there is no point in raising your voice. We will come to you.
My question is,
okay, Radhika, if you made your point, we don't even have time. We have a paucity of time. Mr. Malik, you just have about a minute. After that, I'm going to cut you short. Sir, you have a minute.
My point here is and my point is very pertinent, Vineet. The Congress spokesperson here has very categorically stated that the notices were sent to the Chief Minister also, which has been said earlier also. So my point here is, a Chief Minister of a state under whom the police has to be there, and a Home Minister is also the Home Minister. The police has to be there. So 124B and 120 is conspiracy and sedition charges. Now, do you implement to say that the sitting Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister have been conspiring against the state and the police is ordering them to come and give their version?
That means हिंदी समझ नहीं आती तो इंग्लिश में मैं आपको नोटिस भेज दूंगी।
अरे चुप करो ना यार, ज्यादा पॉपकॉर्न की तरह मत उछला करो।
Let's not get condescending on the show. Let's not get condescending.
So my point is simple.
The way they talk to women. Is this how you talk to a lady?
Okay,
But this
Mr.
is what
Malik,
we
Mr.
talk
Malik.
to you in your party. I'm sorry.
Mr. Malik, okay, all right, I can't let this. We can't continue with this. We can't continue with this.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.